What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So the man known as Stylebender, Israel Adesanya. Israel Adesanya is a mixed martial artist. He campaigns in the UFC Ultimate Fighting Champions. He's close friends with UFC mixed martial artist, PFL heavyweight world champion superstar Francis the Predator Ngannou. He's a world champion himself. Francis Ngannou is a world champion heavyweight, and he's viewed as a big brother to Adesanya, right? And Adesanya obviously was on hand as Francis Ngannou. Israel Adesanya is 34 years of age, okay? 6'4", 185 pounds. He campaigns in the middleweight division in the UFC. He's the number one ranked UFC middleweight fighter. He also participated as a kickboxer, and he campaigns. He's a two-time UFC world champion, okay? He's seen as the little brother to, again, like I stated, to Francis Ngannou. Francis Ngannou just made his crossover boxing debut as he challenged undefeated heavyweight world champion, lineal world champion, former unified heavyweight world champion, undefeated, now the reigning WBC heavyweight world champion, British superstar boxer Tyson the Gypsy King Fury. Tyson Fury is now 34 wins, no losses, 1 draw. 24 wins by way of knockout, 35 years of age, 6'9", with an 85-inch arm reach at 275 pounds. Francis Ngannou is 17 wins, 3 losses, no draws, and 12 wins by way of knockout in the UFC. Okay, he is 37 years of age. He is 6'5", with an 83-inch arm reach and weighing at 270 pounds. They fought, and to many people's surprise, Francis Ngannou, he had a lot of success against Tyson Fury, who's the lineal champion, seen as the best heavyweight in the world and the best heavyweight of his era. He dropped Tyson Fury in the 3rd round. Tyson Fury won a split decision. Many people thought Francis Ngannou won the fight, hence we're talking about this right now. Obviously, Israel Adesanya, he thought that Francis Ngannou won the fight and that he was robbed. Tyson Fury won a split decision. It was a 10-round fight. Francis Ngannou didn't do anything in the 9th and 10th round. Those are the championship rounds, and he let those championship rounds slip away, period. You can see when I did the live stream on this, I was screaming that Francis Ngannou had to press the fight, press the action in the championship rounds. You need to win the championship rounds to beat the champion. He did not. He lost 9 and 10. He lost a split decision. One judge had it 95-94 in favor of Francis Ngannou. Now, one judge had it extremely wide, but this is nothing new in the sport of boxing. He had it 96-93 in favor of Tyson Fury, and then the last judge had it 95-94 in favor of Tyson Fury. So it wasn't that he was robbed. It's that he didn't press the gas in the championship rounds. Had he pressed the gas in the 9th and 10th round, the last judge would have gave him the edge, and he would have won the fight split decision in his favor. He would have won 2 rounds to 1, right? But he didn't. So now, Israel Adesanya is saying that he participated. He's a former boxer himself. He started off his combat athletic career as a boxer. And he put up a video of him campaigning and competing against a fighter as he was a boxer. He gets dropped and the fighter hits him while he's on his knees. The fighter doesn't get a point taken away, doesn't get disqualified. The referee just gives him a warning. He then drops the fighter and is ruled a slip. So he's complaining that the sport of boxing is rigged. And then he says that, get this, I got so comfortable as a rookie going into boxing. It was so easy for me, I decided to go the UFC route. learning the discipline of mixed martial arts was extremely hard and a tough battle, but I did it, and look where I'm at today. Well, if that's the case, Israel Adesanya, you are a professional. You're a big guy. Drop weight if you think it's so easy. Drop the weight. Go to sport of boxing. Go to 147, 154, 168. Challenge the best boxer in the world. An undefeated 3-division world champion, former junior welterweight undisputed world champion, now the reigning undisputed welterweight world champion, who is widely acknowledged and recognized as the #1 best fighter in the world, in Terrence Bud Crawford. Terrence Crawford is 40 wins, no loss, no draw, 31 big wins by way of knockout, 36 years of age, 5'8" with a 74-inch arm reach, right? Challenge somebody like Terrence Bud Crawford, right? Or challenge light heavyweight. Since you think that it's so easy, the sport of boxing is easy and is rigged and is corrupt. Well, I'm not going to argue there's some issues in the sport of boxing. Definitely a lot of red flags, for sure. Was Francis Ngannou robbed? No. Did he compete? Was he successful? Did he have a lot of success? Unexpected success? Yes. Did he beat Tyson Fury? No. He lost the championship rounds. With that said, Israel Adesanya, challenge or go to heavyweight. Fight Alexander Usyk. Right? Challenge Badou Jack. Why don't you come to the sport of boxing? Challenge Dmitry Bivol. Artur Beterbiev. Since the sport of boxing is easy. The sport of boxing by far is not easy. This is not to say that mixed martial arts are easy, because it's definitely not. But the sport of boxing by far is definitely not easy. By no stretch of the imagination. The sport of boxing is extremely difficult. He says, I'd much rather compete where I can use all my weapons. That means that he can use his feet, his knees, his elbows, and his wrestling ability. Terrence Crawford is a world-class wrestler, right? Israel Adesanya is a better, I'm sure, submission fighter. Terrence Crawford is a world-class wrestler. Now, he's much bigger than Terrence Crawford. But I'm certain, campaign in the sport of boxing, if it was so easy. Now, make this make sense. You go to the UFC, where you said the sport of boxing is easy. Boxers are making 4 and 5 times the amount of money that UFC fighters are making. Okay? Enormous amounts of money. Hell, you just had Ryan Garcia possibly make over $25 million. And he never even fought for a world title in his career. Okay? You have Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence made $25 million apiece. This is more than they'll make their entire career without endorsements in their respective discipline. So why would you choose that sport? If the sport of boxing is so easy and you can make tons of money doing it and it's easy, why don't you do both? Campaign in both. I mean, the women do it all the time. Clarissa Shields does it. Since it's so simple, it's so easy. Right? Because it's absolutely not. I know he feels a certain kind of way because his big brother in Francis Ngannou took a loss. He did better than most people expected. Many people, myself included, expected him to get knocked out. He didn't. He was much more disciplined. He was much more crafty. He was much more competitive than ever. It could have been a draw. It could have went either way. But the fact remains is that he didn't win the championship rounds. Okay? Now, when you're in the UFC, you have much more to worry about coming back. Kicking, grappling, kneeing, elbowing, tying up, right? Many different ways to win a fight in UFC, mixed martial arts. But put those two gloves on, and that's the only thing you have. You're limited. In the boxing, the square circle is the ultimate truth teller. It's the ultimate truth teller. When you getting them paws put on you, you can't grab a man and take him to the canvas and then hold him there and grapple him there. UFC is dangerous. But put those gloves on, and that be the only two things you use. When I was growing up, your parents always say your feet belong on the floor. Put them hands up. Put them gloves on. It's the ultimate truth teller. So to tell the world the sport of boxing was so easy for you as a rookie, but you chose UFC because you want to use all the weapons you was given to make less money. Everybody in UFC complains about the money they're not making, and you can make 10 times that amount of money, 4 times that amount of money in sport of boxing that's so easy for you. Doesn't even make sense. Again, like I said, I understand you upset, but it's disrespectful to the boxers. Again, like I said, we're going to need some of these boxers to take on some of these fighters in their absolute prime and make a statement, period. And that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. So all I got for y'all. I'm gone. Peace.